Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, February 12. Starting February 18, the Transport Authority will be suspending the road licenses of public passenger vehicle PPV operators who have 10 or more outstanding traffic tickets or warrants. Transport Minister Robert Montego says redeeming these is a condition for renewals and PPV operators will be held accountable for failing to abide by the rules and regulations. This year, license renewal will take place from February 18 to March 31, and new license applications will be processed in May.
The only new license application we will accept between February 18 and March 31 is from the contract carriers, because a lot of them would have imported buses and their buses will be on the wharf, and we will accommodate them. However, for persons who are already within the system, have license already and renew, and you have a little one case, we will accommodate those on a case-by-case basis.
The Transport Minister says individuals who applied to renew their PPV licenses in November of last year but did not receive their license as of last month will be exempt from paying the renewal fee. He was delivering the keynote address at the recent Transport Stakeholders Conference. Meanwhile, the Transport Ministry will be taking steps to remove an estimated 14,000 illegal taxis operating across the island. Minister Montego says that of the estimated 44,000 taxis operating in the country, only about 30,000 are licensed. The Transport Minister says he has written to his Justice counterpart to assist with making it too costly for these persons to continue flouting the law.
So we're going to make roboting so expensive that it is easier you come and do the legitimate and legal and right thing. I have written to the Minister of Justice asking him to have discussion with the justice system, if it is possible, so that the fines and the fees, when you call roboting, be very strong and stiff and stern. It must be expensive to robot. It must be cheap to do the right thing.
In the meantime, Minister Montego says an online application for the renewal of road licenses will be rolling out soon. And come April 1, 2020, the Transport Authority will be issuing no more than 3 licenses in one name. These plans form part of a 16-point proposal to transform the public transportation sector and reform the operations of the Transport Authority. 37 Justices of the Peace, JPs, have been appointed in the parish of St. Mary. This marks the first appointment for Justices of the Peace since the start of 2019. Portfolio Minister Delroy Chuck says these JPs will be able to serve all parishes under the updated JP legislation.
Let me thank you for offering yourself and making yourself available to serve the people. It is not necessarily a task that will be appreciated. It's very often a thankless job. But I beg of you, do it to the best of your ability. Jamaica needs people like you who are willing to come forward and offer voluntary service.
Minister Chuck says there will be regular training sessions in all parishes for Justices of the Peace to better inform them about the laws and train them in mediation, restorative justice, and child diversion. The human resource records in 30 government ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, will be uploaded onto a new MyHR Plus digital data system by January 2021. Finance and Public Service Minister Dr. Nigel Clark made the disclosure while providing an update on the government's public sector transformation program last Thursday. Dr. Clark said this component of the public sector transformation program would improve service delivery across government.
This will allow for the employment of HR metrics across the public sector. And MyHR Plus, because it will have the entire employment record, the pension software will be able to plug into and retrieve the data, allowing for a huge acceleration in processing of pension payments.
Minister Clark says 12 ministries, departments or agencies are currently using the digital platform, while the Jamaica Constabulary Force and Tax Administration Jamaica are to transition by March 2019. He says the second phase of implementation for MyHR Plus will start in July with 16 MDAs and span an 18-month period. Full deployment of the system across government will result in the digitization of approximately 100,000 public sector officers' HR records. Tax Administration Jamaica TAJ is conducting a property tax collections drive in St. Catherine as part of an island-wide intervention to improve compliance. The collections drive in St. Catherine is being implemented by TAJ's Kingston Revenue Service Centre from February 11 to 22. It's a joint initiative with the Ministry of Local Government. TAJ says the activity will focus on the most delinquent communities in and around Spanish Town, Old Harbour and Linstead. Personnel will be serving final notices and summonses and issuing warrants of disobedience ordered by the courts. Affected communities include Sydenham Villa, Willowdean, Villanova and its environs, and Union's Estate in Spanish Town. The Old Harbour communities of New Harbour Village 1 and Claremont Heights, as well as Mickleton Meadows in Linstead, will also be targeted. Tax Administration Jamaica is encouraging persons to pay their outstanding property taxes in order to avoid enforcement actions being taken against them. And finally, Jamaica's work permit framework is being improved to become more technologically driven. Labour and Social Security Minister Shahini Robinson says the new web-based work permit system is being funded by the Inter-American Development Bank through the Ministry of Finance. It's being done under the Public Sector Modernization Project.
This program aims to roll out a new client-focused web-based work permit system that will be linked to the LMIS. It is envisioned that this system will, inter alia, provide a local skills bank vis-à-vis the importation of skilled workers.
Minister Robinson was speaking at her ministry's recent quarterly media briefing. She also revealed that the Labour Market Information System, LMIS, will be launching its new website and a mobile app in April.
These initiatives seek to ensure that job seekers and employers will have the services of the ministry at their fingertips.
The Labour Market Information System is a national job matching facility that connects employers with those looking for employment. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.